think my definition of cloud would be shared resources for the benefit of everybody, for reducing costs, for improving operations, for making a better basis for innovation. Our kind of view is that that cloud is merging with telcos, merging with data centers. So we think that basically telco services will be in the cloud. We think HPC services will be in the cloud, and innovation in general will follow the cloud model as well, the pay-as-you-go model. I don't see any major obstacles in adopting that. There is the question of if it fits you today. Utility computing, which is the pay-as-you-go model, has been around now for a few years, not many years, but 6-7 years, and it seems to be the way that at least small and medium-sized businesses want to go. It's somewhere where we think the enterprises will go as well in due time, but it's working very well. It's specifically working very well for developers, startups, and so startups like Dropbox, that kind of companies. That this model really fits that business model. Not in the long run. Right now it's really hot topic. Sony messed up, but it's kind of strange. The things they messed up was basic PCI compliance. So I don't think it's even a matter of cloud. It's just a matter of wrong internal processes in that case. The other issue that's being talked about a lot about now is the Amazon outage, and I think that's more the that's a reason, more of a reason people are justified in being worried, and so that's the role of the new cloud providers to learn from the mistakes of the early providers and create a better service. I think it's absolutely the most important thing about cloud computing, and the thing is that public compute clouds, infrastructure service companies, they're just like mobile, they're just like Apple. They don't sell anything unless there are applications for it. So just speaking for Green Cloud, we definitely look at partnerships with software service vendors, even telcos, even platform as a service vendors. And we want to basically make a big platform that is open to everybody. And we're not as obsessed with owning the customer, like in the old telco kind of model. We see it more as customers can be transient coming through the system, but we want to have the solutions though that bring the customers to us. I think it does. They're getting in certain areas they're getting less and less relevant, and they're quite. I would say that basically they're in danger of being made obsolete if they don't make people realize that their strengths are also applicable to the cloud, and then that trust that they have, they can use that, and the carrier networks, the voice is data kind of philosophy is something that they could use and apply in the cloud market. And I think that we're both going to see telco operators starting clouds, infrastructure clouds, but I think you're going to see even more of startups having pure cloud telcos that are based on IP only. I think it's definitely cross platforms, it's cross domains. I mean, we're dealing with everything from web hosting to developers to indirectly consumers to SaaS offerings to high performance computing to research, you know. And so I think cloud is just, or utility computing is as important as the electricity grid was for the evolution of consumer electronics and everything like that. So right now we're seeing that more and more companies are not just converting to cloud, but just starting in cloud. And those are the boomers, the future Facebooks. They wouldn't even think about doing anything else but going to the cloud. Well, I think that nobody's going to be deploying old school infrastructure anywhere in the developing countries or countries that are not further down the line in IT. They will go after the cheap pay-as-you-go model. That's what they're used to through the mobile carriers and all that. So I think that for them, it's not a, like you say, it's really not a different model for them. It's a natural model for them. I can see emerging markets definitely. You know, everybody's doing Asia now. I can see Amazon already has 2 data centers there now, and I think a very underestimated market would be South America. You know, but they may not be the very high on the list of, you know, IT usage or internet usage compared to some of the Nordics or the most European countries. But you know, countries like Brazil, you know, very ahead of many countries in terms of fiber optics, fiber to the home even. So I think both countries that have focused on fiber to the home, telcos that are focused on fiber to the home, will emerge as kind of winners in this cloud space in the long run.